Hi, I'm William Devine with Roseweed's Capital. No, wait, I'm Jimmy Loram with Original Content Trivia. We're going to do 4 rounds and 15 minutes of trivia. 10 questions per round. You'll have 10 seconds to answer each question. You can give yourself 10 points for every correct answer. And our final question could earn you between 30 and 100 points, depending on your answer. You can mute me if you want, or just listen to me. It's up to you. Some of us like to rock some awesome tunes like techno while we do our game. That's totally fine. It works just as well. Now, we're going to do general knowledge for round 1. We'll cover Scrabble, the Spine, Pocahontas, gold, and more. Oh, maybe that's why I brought up the William guy in the beginning, because of gold. All right, let's go ahead and start with question 1, general knowledge. What is the name of the Greek goddess of victory? So here, write down your answer in 3 seconds. The answer is Nike. Nike. Moving on to question 2, multiple choice. What is it called when you use all 7 of your tiles in one turn in Scrabble? Is it slammer, bonus, perfecto, or bingo? The borrowed term is bingo. Moving on to question 3, also multiple choice. Alaska and Hawaii became U.S. states in what year? 1954, 59, 62, or 65? I'm typically awful at guessing years, but the answer is 1959. Moving on, here is question number 4. The largest moon in our solar system, Ganymede, circles what planet? Our largest planet in our solar system, Jupiter, has the largest moon, and there it is. Someday we'll all live there. Moving on, here's question 5. Which South American country had 5 different presidents in 10 days in 2001? Three seconds. That would be Argentina. Someday we'll all live there. Just kidding. Here's number 6. What is the title of the song that is played whenever the U.S. president arrives or enters a location? The common name. And it's the only name I know it by, and the answer is Hail to the Chief. Moving on, question 7, multiple choice. The human spine is made up of how many vertebrae? 13, 23, 33, or 43? $10 points goes to whoever said 33. Now, question number 8. The unicorn of the sea, not chicken of the sea, is the nickname of which sea creature? It's the very cool looking narwhal. And here it is with its one horn. Logical. Here's number 9, multiple choice. When converting to Christianity, Pocahontas changed her name to what? Rebecca, Anne, Mary, or Elizabeth? Three seconds. Pocahontas wanted to be known as Rebecca. Moving on to question 10. Which city is home to the largest stockpile of gold reserves? It's either Oslo or New York City. Take your pick. The correct answer is New York City. Awesome! Let's move on to round 2. These are animals that start with B. It's a picture round, and only the first letter of the first word needs to start with B. That's it. If there's like 5 words in the name, don't worry about it. Just get that first word that starts with B. Animals that start with B, number 1. A pretty simple start with the beaver. Moving on, here's animals that start with B, number 2. And for this one, both words of the name start with B, bush baby. Here's number 3 in animals that start with B. Three seconds. That's right, don't be such a bore. Here is number 4, animals that start with B. And the correct answer to fit the theme is bottle-nosed dolphin. Here is number 5, animals that start with B. That is none other than a bandicoot. All right, for number 6, we're gonna name the dog breed that starts with B. And that's an adorable boxer. Now, here's number 7, animals that start with B. Frequently seen in zoos, this animal is called a bongo. Moving on, here's number 8. The correct answer is longer horns. All right, number 9, animals that start with B. The fish that Hart sang about, it is the barracuda. Now we have last one, number 10. Name this animal. Look how cute the baby is. Those are baboons. Thanks for playing that round. It's time for round 3, random history. These are fun historical facts from any era. We're not focusing on any year, decade, or century. Could be from any time. Here's question number 1. The first U.S. space shuttle to go into space was called what? Starts with the letter C. Yes, Columbia. Moving on, here's number 2. Which war took place between 1950 and 1953? 10 seconds. That war was the Korean War. Moving on to question number 3 in random history. When listed alphabetically, which U.S. state is listed last? Did you get it? The correct answer? It is Wyoming. Wyoming. Question number 4. Who was the first man to fly solo and nonstop across the Atlantic Ocean? None other than Charles Lindbergh. Here is question number 5. What is the name of the first bridge ever to be built across the River Thames? That was appropriately called the London Bridge, which I think is in Arizona. Number 6, worshipped by the ancient Egyptians, the scarab is what type of creature? It looks like this, and that is a beetle. Moving on to number 7, Van Diemen's Land, hope I said that right, is known by what modern name? Out of those 4 choices, it's known as Tasmania. Here is number 8, multiple choice. Who was the first explorer to circumnavigate the globe? Was it Marco Polo, Columbus, Ferdinand Magellan, or Juan Elcano? It was Juan Sebastian Elcano. Moving on to number 9, during the Salem witch trials, how many of the accused witches were burned at the stake? 3, 9, 21, or 0? Three seconds. Did I tempt you with that 0? Well, hopefully you chose it because it's correct. None. Here is number 10. True or false? The 100 Years' War actually lasted less than 100 years. Yes, we humans tend to exaggerate, but in this case, we didn't. It actually lasted 116 years, so that's false. Time for the final round. 9 regular general knowledge questions and 1 big final boss question worth up to 100 points. Here's question number 1. Senate is the world's oldest known what? Bonnet, board game, banknote, or bell? We're sticking with that B theme with this question. It is a board game, the oldest board game, and it's older than chess, which kind of blows my mind. Question 2. William Shatner played which character in the original Star Trek series? The short-lived original Star Trek series, it was Captain James T. Kirk. Moving on, 20 points, 2 correct answers. The U.S. dropped atomic bombs on which 2 Japanese cities? Three seconds. You don't have to get both right to get points. 10 points for each of your correct answers. Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Here's number 4. The half iced tea, half lemonade drink is named after who? It's named after the golfer Arnold Palmer. How refreshing. Here's number 5. Since 2008, Monopoly provides each game with more or less than $25,000 in play money. The correct answer is less, only $20,580. Here's number 6. Mike Tyson bit which boxer's ear during a match in 1997? Remember this controversy? Makes my ear itch. Crazy times during that boxing match with Evander Holyfield. Moving on to number 7. Which physical ailment was part of the title of Queen's 3rd album? Three seconds. The name of that Queen album was Sheer Heart Attack. The first 2 was Queen 1 and Queen 2. Here is number 8. What was the first item purchased on Amazon.com? Just name the item. I don't need anything else but the name of that item. Type of item. It was a book titled Fluid Concepts and Creative Analogies. Here's number 9. True or false? Unicorns, here we go, are mentioned in the King James Version of the Bible. Is that true or false? In the King James Version, that's absolutely true. And they weren't talking about unicorns of the sea. Time for the final boss question. There's up to 8 potential answers. Try to guess the top single answer. And just so you know, any answer that you see on the board there is going to give you points. And try to make your best guess in 25 seconds. Only choose one, and that will be the answer you stick with. All right, you guys? The category is US/Canada. And here's your question. Which US state shares the longest border, land and marine, with Canada? Ten seconds. It's land and or marine. Three seconds. Put your answer in. Here are your answers. North Dakota, give yourself 30 points. Washington, 40 points. New York, you get 50 points. Montana, 60 points. Minnesota gets 70 points for you. If you pick Maine, 80 points. 90 points for Michigan. And the #1 state, 100 points for Alaska. That blows all the other states away. Wow, what an amazing game. Thanks for playing, you guys. I'm Jimmy with Original Content Trivia. I'm here making videos so you don't have to. See you next time.